OHP is going to take over this pursuit. Oh! Oh, wow.
In 2019, a tense chase took place through several counties in the state of Florida after the suspect was pursued by police, and the chase began. The pursuit ended when the suspect vehicle flipped over after a PIT in Sumter County, Florida. Lovett was thrown from the vehicle due to not wearing a seatbelt and was taken to the hospital. Lovett was charged with a number of charges: 3 counts of attempted murder against a law enforcement officer, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, discharging a firearm from a moving vehicle, fleeing from police, reckless driving, and more. Please leave a comment so I know what charges to plead guilty to. On the 2nd of October 2019, a man whose full identity is unknown ran a checkpoint and stole a California Highway Patrol vehicle in the high desert near Rosamond, California.
Craig, you see that? Starbuck in 170th? 172nd. Got it. Can run into dead. Oh, come on. They carjacked this car at gunpoint, and he's armed. Okay, we're gonna try to stay with it. Yeah, I see him. I'm on him. 172nd Starbuck. Okay. You talk to her, because I'm not gonna deal with her anymore. All right, running back to the black and white. I bet you're gonna take the black and white.
The chase escalates to a fever pitch when the suspect's patrol car becomes the suspect's tool. The burden of the situation being on the suspect driving the police vehicle, reversing the force's response and tactics.
Not really sure that's a police car. I'm so high up, but there's a unit parked right at the intersection he's coming up to. He's on the brakes, slowing down. Looks like he's going to go off in the desert. This is what he's done before to get away from you. and hopefully he gets just stuck on the berm. Ah, great. There you go. Perfect. Got himself stuck, and now he's coming out. Here comes the unit, and on foot, going to run. He's going to give up. You see right there, it's a Ventura County Sheriff, because they were alerted to this pursuit as well, because it was heading up that way. You see this Ventura County Sheriff, Kern County Sheriff on him, holding him at. Yeah, you see the CHP units now arriving. The white cars are the Kern County sheriffs. They were coming to north into Kern County at one point, and so.
The suspect was arrested and is being investigated on multiple serious charges, including taking, stealing an official vehicle, evading police, and operating a vehicle while committing a serious crime. On the 11th of May 2020, the suspect continued to recklessly accelerate and avoid the roadblock. A patrol car performed a PIT maneuver, pushing the suspect's car into the roadblock, causing the car to flip over, but continued to flee after the car flipped over.
Oh! Oh, wow. Yeah, Kevin, sorry. Yeah, he's westbound. I believe there may be two people in the truck now. It's just incredible video. This car rolled all the way over and now is still westbound on I-40 as they're still trying to take this car out. There is nobody behind it. We've got 4 patrol cars, 2 more coming up, so hopefully they can put an end to this right here. This is a great time to put an end to it. Yeah, we're slow rolling westbound on I-40. They have I-40 shut down at Air Depot right now, so they're slow rolling. Air 1 is almost here, so as I said, I'm listening to 4 or 5 different radios at this time. But that was an incredible video. I've never seen that before, where they rolled a car like that and it ended up on all 4 wheels and it's still rolling down I-40 westbound. Air 1 is now. Air 1, I got you to the site. We're at 2,000. Yeah, I thought I heard them saying that somebody had their hands up in that vehicle. Now I don't really see that, but you can see the damage caused to this truck, and when it rolled over the center barrier about a mile down the road and ended up on all 4 wheels and is now slow roll.
On the 11th of May 2020, the suspect continued to recklessly accelerate and avoid the roadblock. A patrol car performed a PIT maneuver, pushing the suspect's car into the roadblock, causing the car to flip over, but continued to flee after the car flipped over.
I don't know. Yeah, guys, can you hear me? Yeah, Kevin, the OHP, or he's see the guy waving out the window. The problem they're having is this truck is a four-wheel drive. It's jacked up. They cannot see in it. They're pulling up beside it, so this guy's waving them. I don't know what he's doing. You know, somebody might be hurt in there. I don't know. But as you can see, he's pulling over. Okay. Yeah, this would be a felony. Chapter 4, thank you for your help.
The chase ended when the truck was heavily damaged, and the man got out of the car and lay down for police to arrest. The woman in red was also arrested. The two suspects were then taken to the nearest Midwest city for investigation, and were remanded to the local court. One day in 2019 inches, Florida, patrol officers spotted a suspicious vehicle and initiated a chase. The suspect opened fire on the troopers. Dashcam footage captured the entire first minute, starting with the police following behind, sirens blaring. When he reached an area with no traffic, the suspect fired a gun directly at the troopers, forcing the police to react immediately, deploying rapid containment tactics.
on, we need to clear this truck. Cover me.
The suspect was charged with discharging a firearm at an officer, resisting arrest, and fleeing police at high speed. He was later sentenced to 15 years in prison for resisting arrest. On the morning of Sunday, the 12th of August 2018, in Greenfield, Wisconsin, police spotted a suspicious vehicle, a truck driven by Jorge Ornelas, 26, Milwaukee. When asked to stop, he sped away, triggering a high-speed chase that was captured entirely on dashcam.
Give me the air. Going eastbound on Anderson from 15. The black BMW. Civic windows.
During the chase, the vehicle reached speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, 160 kilometers per hour. Officers tried to close in, using a PIT, precision immobilization technique, to stop the vehicle. However, in the chaos, a police SUV flipped over on the highway. Jorge Ornelas was subdued and arrested on the spot. First-degree reckless endangerment, fleeing from police causing bodily injury. He faces up to 10 years in prison. Please comment on whether Ornelas deserves this 10-year prison sentence. On the 19th of September 2017, an afternoon in the suburban area of Brown Deer, Wisconsin, patrol officers encountered a vehicle suspected of being stolen, carrying stolen goods. The officers sounded their sirens and ordered the vehicle to stop, but instead of complying, the driver immediately sped away, setting off a high-speed chase through several freeways.
Now we're going to be going northbound coming to the trees. Red on the matrix, speed 46,
The suspect sped away at a speed well above the limit, passing multiple intersections and signs, prompting police to deploy multiple lead and follow vehicles. The patrol car had its siren and emergency lights on, and the suspect refused to back down, a situation that became increasingly dangerous as the speed and distance between the patrol car and the suspect narrowed.
Westbound and on the
Police quickly drew their guns and approached and subdued the driver at the scene. Brown Deer police units released this video as evidence of the effectiveness of coordination between the force and the dashcam. On the morning of the 16th of May 2016, in Pocatello, police received a tip about a murder suspect on the run to 8-year-old Michael Angelo Miera. Dashcam footage captured the officers searching for and attempting to stop the pickup truck driven by Miera. Ignoring commands to stop, he sped off and recklessly fled.
Approach 91, get ready.
First, speed it is.
Westbound on 30.
Okay, quick, clear here. I'm with 17, I'll take over the call.
1954, brake volume is clear for emergency traffic only.
The pursuit continued at high speeds around Fort Hall. Police radioed in warnings of the suspect as teams set up roadblocks. As Officer Kelly Taufer approached, Miera drove straight into him, injuring him, the most dangerous moment captured on camera.
Somebody get to him.
Throttle down.
All units down, we have an officer down, we have to broke his leg. If you can take him off the road, take him off. We're at dirt road now, going around the canal. He just took onto a canal by siphon.
I'm losing sight of the dirt.
I can't see anything. Putting around my spine! Gonna have to drop down here soon.
Somebody on the main road, you know, take primary, I can't see anything in the dirt.
I'm good.
Affirmative, sounds like one of the spikes caught his hand, 6895. We're now eastbound on Chevick. Hey, buddy, should we take him out? You can. He already ran over one officer and he's aiming at us.
I just did the roundabout on East.
He's gonna go through the barricade. Okay, Cleveland, we just left the roadway. We're still eastbound. Okay. 4129, you closer? Do you have an eye on that? Affirmative. Involvement, it's your call at this point. Let us know. 10-4.
In Bannock County Circuit Court, Judge Robert Nafts sentenced Michael Angelo Miera to 27 years to life in prison for 2 counts. Second-degree murder shooting Brandon James Lenker, 36, twice in the head while high on methamphetamine. Assault on police with a deadly weapon ramming Officer Kelly Taufer during a pursuit.